1, 2, 3, funk it.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
What's happening, everyone? It's episode 8 of my UK tour today, and I'm going to be fishing at Bexhill. The specific location, I'm not even sure exactly where it's going to be. Where am I right now? I think I'm by like Pevensey Bay right now. I'm going to go and get some exercising done before I go out. There's like these nice cliffs that I want to go and see. And yeah, after that, I'm going to go to a tackle shop. I'm going to ask them there where's a good spot to fish, which is what I normally do. Or sometimes before I go, I might check on YouTube or Facebook groups, whatever. But yeah, today I'm just going to ask the tackle shop where's a good spot. I'm going to find somewhere, get set up, and then we will see if I catch anything. Most recently at Norman's Bay, I got dogfish and whiting. Then before that, I went Worthing Pier and got dogfish and whiting. So maybe today, I'll get something better than dogfish and whiting. We'll see. Alright, so this is where I parked up here. The postcode is TN393HR. It's where West Parade meets Park Road. I'll show you here. This is Park Road here. This is West Parade. And I literally parked up right here by this shop. And when you want to pay to park, the machine is just here to pay. And then from here, there's these stairs here, go down them stairs, and literally I was fishing right here along the shore. It's not a long walk at all. And then, yeah, these are the times. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m, 1 hour, 40p, 2 hours, 70p, and so on. I'm rushing very fast right now. I just got out of my car, yeah, and I'm seeing so many birds in the water where I parked up. I wasn't even going to fish here, but I'm quickly trying to pay for my parking, and then I'm going to quickly just set up this rod here. Look, I just got a bag, all my stuff still in the car. I'm trying to use the Ringo app because I forgot my wallet at home in London like a numbnut. Look at all them birds in the water. Look at all them birds. It's even like busy here with a lot of people, but I'm not even fussed. I need to just go and get my rod set up quickly. I'm even just remembering I don't even have my I don't even have my rod rest. But yeah, let me quickly do this anyway. I'll put the camera back on in a bit. But yeah, I quickly came and set up that one rod. There was so many birds there, they've all gone. Doesn't even necessarily mean there was fish, but I'm thinking it means there's fish. Because they was all just gathered. First they was, okay, see, I can still see quite a few of them over there. But they was all gathered there at first, loads of them, but way more than I can see there. And then they moved there and they was all just diving into the water. I don't know, but I've set up a rod with a small, let me bring the camera. I've set up a rod. There's 2 hooks in it. One's got ragworm. What's the other one? Got ragworm and squid. This water looks so flat. Look at it. Yeah, I'm gonna walk out a bit further now. I've got my boots on. Throw this out deeper, and then I'm gonna bait up my other rod with some. You alright, mate? I'm gonna bait up my other rod with a big squid on it. Look, it's a bit of rag on this hook, then on this one, a bit of rag and squid. I'm gonna try this again. I'm probably gonna fail, but I'm gonna try. Alright. Stick it in like that. Alright, so I get to this point here. Am I supposed to pull it through or turn it round? Already. I'm gonna pull it through. Pulled it through. Okay. Pulled it through. Now I'm gonna tuck it in the same side that it just came out. I'm gonna tuck it in here. Okay, it's come out the other end. Now it's at the other end. This is where it gets tricky for me. Do I pull this line here? Do I go in again? I'm not sure. What logically, which actually think what makes sense? But if I clip it like this, it's wanting to spring back. So maybe I gotta go through. Maybe I gotta go through. Now maybe I gotta spring it. Now it's not trying to necessarily. It is a little bit, but not really. Alright, I'm gonna tie it on now. Hopefully this is right. You guys can let me know. Well, please let me know, as a matter of fact, because I don't want to keep getting this wrong. Now what I just done is I just kind of pulled it back inside of the body. Feels a bit more secure like that. Alright, let's try to whip it on. Well, that's better than yesterday in my opinion. Yesterday it was at a really funny angle. Don't look as bad. Now I'm going to try to do the top hook. Alright, so now I've got this hook down here and I'm just gonna tuck it in. So I could have put it in the front bit or I could have put it in the back bit. I'm putting in the back bit, let's hope. No, before I do that, let me tie it around a few times. Yeah, you see, you don't thought I forgot. I tied it around, I know I got that right. I tied it around about 3 times. This don't look right. I feel like I was meant to just like tap it in at the top. Let me try and just literally just hook it in a little bit like that. Alright, so is that it? I don't feel like that top hook is in that good, but it's in. I'll see when I reel it back in. I just had to move my rod rest. It was literally a bit further there. But the tide's moving out so fast. Look, I'm having to walk it back out again. This is my my worm bait rod I've got here. I just rounded it back in so I can throw it out further again. See, waders right now would be great. I definitely got to get that very soon. Several people recommended this hand warmer to me, so before it gets dark and too cold, I'm going to try and get it set up now. I've just rolled these ones in. They've been completely stripped. I've both hooks completely stripped. I've left all my days poked myself with this hook. I left these rods for ages because I was messing about with the zippo hand warmer, trying to get it to work, and I still haven't got it to work. So I was literally going to push this out further, and then I'm literally going to push these out further, and then try to get the hand warmer to work again. But what I'm going to have to do is rebait that one and then go back onto the hand warmer. But I'm going to check this squid one and see if this one's alright. If this one's alright, I'll throw it back out, rebait, and then deal with the hand warmer. Yeah, the squid's still intact, so I'm just gonna throw it back out. Look at that. I said it was intact. Both the hooks ain't even inside the squid. I done something wrong again. I actually thought I done it good that time, but look, the hooks ain't even on it, and it's just hanging. So I've got to rebait this as well. Alright, so I just want to show you guys, for anybody that comes Bexhill, how the tide kind of works here and how the ground is and everything, yeah? Do you know what? The time I got here is actually quite good because I got here at 2 o'clock, yeah? And at 2 o'clock, this is where the water line was, just in front of here, where I got set up. And high tide was at 9:30. From 9:30 to 2 o'clock, it came to about here, where it starts changing from shingle to sand. Yeah, and that's where there's a slope as well. From 9:30 to about 2 o'clock, it was sloping. As it got here now, it's changed to sand, and it's pretty much no slope. It's pretty much no slope. It's just flat, sandy ground. And look how far it's got. So from me sitting up here at 2 o'clock, it's got, this is where the tide's moved. It's now 4:30, and I might as well jog. Yeah, it's now 4:30, and this is where the tide's moved, and it's all flat. The low tide was actually at 4. I didn't even know that till I just checked, so I'm kind of happy about that. It's going to start coming back in. I don't have to go no further out. Low tide was about half an hour ago. I should have noticed actually, because look, my rod rest is starting to get kind of underwater. But look, as you can see, it's been flat all the way here, and it's all sandy. And yeah, if you haven't got waders, you can't really get out into the water to give it a good cast. So yeah, that's just a bit of knowledge on Bexhill for anybody that comes to fish here, just to bear that in mind. I'd advise coming with some waders, and yeah, definitely some boots at the minimum, some Wellington boots, so you can walk out into this sandy ground. Lovely. I like this. I like this a lot. Alright, let's try fix this squid. What's making sense in my brain right now is to leave it hanging, because that way, if I leave it hanging, I'm able to get a nice bit of bait elastic on it. Because when it's inside, I'm not able to tie it to it. So that's what's making sense in my brain, so that's what I'm going to try right now. This point that I've got here, I don't feel like I've got a lot to work with, but I'm just going to tie it a lot, as much as I can, right here. As much as I can, where the hook's actually hanging out. Yeah, I feel like I definitely should have had the hook not go back inside, so that it was hanging on top of the squid, and I could bait it to the squid, as opposed to baiting it when the hook is like hidden inside, which it kind of still is now. But yeah, next time I bait one of these up, I'm going to try it that way. Let's hope this works this time. I'm going to put the top hook in again, and we'll see how it goes. There we go. It's not that proud of a hook. I want it to be a bit more proud than that, but I'm going to throw this back out. This definitely seems like it's a bit too high up, like it will fall out. But we're going to try anyway. See, I always keep a pack of batteries on me. This is for this, because this charges by USB, but if it stops working, then I believe I can put these in it. This is for my microphone for my camera. And this is probably the most important one. It's for my headlight, which I need to change over now, because it's starting to die. With the old, you know the rest. Yeah, we're good. Lovely. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this zippo hand warmer right now, man. I put in enough for it to last 6 hours. It was staying warm, but only for like 2 hours. And there wasn't a point where it got really warm. So I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt and assume that I didn't do it properly. I'm gonna retry today, but another day when I go out, I'm gonna give it a proper review when I know it's worked and everything in it. But yeah, I'm gonna try refill this now. Come on, buddy. Closer to the bone, sweeter is the meat. The last slice of Virginia ham is the best that you can eat. So don't talk about my baby. She's tender but she's sweet. Closest to the bone and sweeter is the meat. Oh, there we are. Just gotta get my rods up now. Just a word of warning, yeah? If you come and fish at Bexhill, and it's low tide coming in, keep your eyes on your rods, because I'm gonna put the time on the screen, yeah, of when I was showing you guys before about how the tide moves fast, yeah, and at that point it was about low tide, or maybe half an hour after low tide. Right now it's 6:30 and I'm back where I started. Basically, pretty much I'm back where I started, because look, this is where I set up. I hadn't moved. I did not move this setup here, which means the water couldn't have been there. And look, the water is back. And like, even right now, I'm like proper cautious, and I'm knowing I need to move all my stuff up towards back towards the pavement, back towards my car, because I know this tide at any minute is going to be here and it will wash all my stuff away. Because there's been 2, probably even maybe even 3 times the tripod, I wasn't keeping my eye on it and it got water started touching the legs of the tripod. So yeah, just a word of warning. Yeah, you're biting. I think she's biting. I think that she's biting. Let's see. It was a very light tap. So could have been a crab, could have been absolutely nothing. It feels like absolutely nothing. It feels like absolutely nothing. And guess what? Oh! You thought I blanked, didn't ya? Look. There we are. First catch of the day. She's all white in all her glory. Caught on ragworm, a long piece of ragworm. White number 2. This one's a bit bigger. Right there, buddy. And this is why I need waders. Oh man. There we go. We got a double of whiting. We got a double whiting. Alright, so all done now at Bexhill. Caught 4 whiting. All was getting onto the rag, or the rag with the squid. The big bait that I put squid on didn't catch nothing all day. It's 9:15 now, but I stopped fishing at about half an hour ago. It takes me a little while to pack up. But yeah, listen. My last trip to Norman's Bay, what was the problem? My feet. my feet were frozen. My trip here today, what's the problem? My feet. My feet are wet, damp, and cold, but not frozen. It's not as bad today, yeah? But there's a recurring theme here. My feet. So, there's 2 things I need to get. Thermal fishing boots. Number 2, waders for when I'm casting out. It normally happens when the ground is quite flat, where I end up walking out trying to cast and then I just get soaked. So those are the 2 things I need to sort out. What would be great is if I can get waders, and waders that have I don't always say thermal wrong. It's because my lips are cold. Waders that have thermal boots attached to them. That would be perfect. And that's what I'm going to try to look for. If anyone knows any, let me know. But yeah, anyway, I'm all done. I'm about to drive back to London. It's about coming up to 2 hours drive or so. So I should be home roughly around 11 or quarter to 11, something like that. But that's the end of episode 7, or is it episode 8? I don't even know. That's not good, James. But yeah, guess I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Peace.